Hi guys, welcome back to my channel in another video. If this is your first time clicking on one of my videos, hello and welcome. My name is Lorrien, and as you can tell by the title of today's video, I am going to be showing you guys how I created this Euphoria inspired makeup look here. If you're like, what is that? What is Euphoria? Do a quick Google search, get to watch it, and then come back and let me know, because this show is all the rage right now, which is crazy because it came out in like 2019, and I'm assuming because season 2 just came out, so that's probably why it's all popular again. But I remember when it came out and I was like, what is this? So my husband and I just started watching it. We binged season 1 in like a couple days and we're all caught up on season 2. So I was like, everyone's creating all these fun Euphoria looks on like Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. So I was like, I can totally do that. I have everything. So here is my Euphoria inspired makeup look, and I'm going to be showing you guys how I created it today. So if you're interested, first be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, turn your post notifications on, grab yourself a beverage of your choice, and let's get into it. So starting out with my eyes and my brows, and I'm going to be priming my eyes using the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion, and just taking a concealer brush and just using that to just blend this in. Now for my brows, I'm going to be using the NYX Lift and Snatch brow pen, and this is in the shade Espresso. Now I am never neat with this thing. I don't know why, I just can't seem to have like a steady hand. Maybe it's because I'm filming too, so I'm trying to like make sure you guys have a good angle and a good view, but I've just come to the realization that applying it is not going to be neat, but I always clean it up, so no biggie. Okay, brows are filled. Once again, they look insane, they look crazy, but I'm about to clean them up with the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, and this is in the shade Light Sand. Now that my brows are cleaned up, I'm just going to be taking a Real Techniques beauty sponge and just blending out that concealer. I'm just adding a little more because there are some few patchy spots. I always prefer to start light with my concealer and then add as needed. Okay, now I am going to set that concealer before I move on, and I'm going to be using the Huda setting powder in the shade Cupcake. Okay, so now for the fun part. I'm going to be taking the ColourPop Making Mauves eyeshadow palette and basically just taking all the glitter ones down the middle there, and I think I'm just going to mix them. Just kind of apply to my eyelids, not really being precise, because if you've watched the show, you've seen most of the glitter eye makeup looks are not really precise. So I'm not really sure which brush to use because I do want it to have like that messy glitter look. So I think I'm just gonna take this Morphe R38 brush, and it's just kind of like a fluffy blending brush. So we'll see. And I'm basically just applying it to my eyelid. Like I said, not really being precise, just applying, and I am dragging it out. Again, I'm just mixing those three. I do expect to have a ton of fallout with this, but I'll clean that up later on. I'm already getting the Euphoria vibes. Now I think I'm just gonna take that more purpley glitter that's in the center there. That one is called, I can't even see it now because there's so much glitter everywhere. A la mode. That one is called a la mode. I'm just gonna take that with the same brush and just focus it on the middle of my eyelid, and that's kind of it, because the main attraction of this look is that eyeliner and those rhinestones. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply this glitter shadow to my other eye, and I'll be back. Okay, that glitter shadow is on both eyes. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and apply my eyeliner. And for my eyeliner, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Eye Studio Gel Liner in the shade Black is Black. This is a gel liner and I love it. And I'm just taking this Japonesque angled brush. Now, this is what I'm most excited for because I'm not really focusing on like a specific look, but Maddie's eye looks are always like extreme sharp wing liner, so I feel like if I mess it up, it's okay, and if I need to go thicker and bigger, it's okay. So my eyeliner kind of like smeared, I guess, because this was starting to dry out, so I added a little tiny bit of oil to it to kind of revive it, and I feel like it kind of messed it up because now as I'm applying it, it's kind of like it's moving pretty much when it normally doesn't do that. So I'm just trying to fix this here. That is an intense winged liner. Okay, let me do my other eye, and as always, I'll be back. Okay, I just had a little mini panic attack off camera because when I looked down, that winged liner looked insane. So I had to take it off and redo it, and I just wanted to kind of move a little faster because, as some of you may know, I film these looks when my girls are napping, so that just took an extra like 20 minutes. So now I gotta kind of like rush through. So I just want to get this done before they wake up. So I went ahead and kind of like fix it up. I have insane hooded eyes, so my wing liner never looks like Miss Maddie's on the show. But I'm just going to go ahead and add some mascara now. For lashes, I am going to be using the Glamnetic Magnetic eyelashes. This is in the style Luxe. This is what they look like. And then these do come with a magnetic liner. I know what you're probably thinking, like, why didn't I just use this? I knew I was going to be doing an intense wing liner, and I just didn't want to use up all of my magnetic liner on creating a wing liner. So I'm just going to go back over my liner and just apply this. Basically where I know I'm placing the lashes. Okay, so I went ahead and put my lashes on. I just want to apply a little bit more mascara to like my inner lashes. Why not? A little bit right here. Now for my face, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I did also wipe away some of that fallout from the glitter. It was just way too much. I had to wipe some of it off. Even though this look is a very dewy glitter look, very sparkly, I needed to wipe some of that off. For my foundation, I am going to be using the Maybelline Matte Plus Poreless. I really did wish I had a more like dewy foundation because these looks are very like wet and just dewy. I feel like I keep saying that, but that's like the best term to use. But I hate that look normally because I already have oilier skin, so all my foundation I just try to always get like matte foundation, so we're gonna make it work. Now just going back in with my sponge just to make sure everything is evenly blended out and no lines. Now for my concealer, I'm just going to go back in with that same e.l.f. concealer from earlier. Now I just want to let that sit a little, mainly the concealer under my eyes, because I notice when I let it sit a little bit, it blends out a lot better and it's more even and it just coats better. But for now, I am just going to blend this out. Also, it's not so runny once I let it sit for a little bit. It kind of just, it's not running all over my face. Now for my nose contour, just using this contour stick and going to be blending it out with this angled Real Techniques brush. I feel like all those girls have a nice snatched nose, so that is the look we are aiming for. Then for the excess, taking this sponge, using this NYX Jumbo Pencil in the shade Milk. This is that little TikTok trick I picked up. Sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. I think for this particular look, it'll work just fine. To set my under eyes, I'm going to be using that same Huda powder that I used earlier in the shade Cupcake. I have seriously been loving this shade. I'm so glad I finally picked it up. Now for the rest of my face, I'm going to be using my Maybelline Superstay Powder Foundation. This is my favorite for setting the rest of my face. I just feel like it looks so amazing and you just have that airbrushed finish look and you're not spending a ton of money. Now for bronzer, I'm going to be using the Hoola by Benefit. This is a fave. This is not anything new. If you know, you know. For blush, I'm going to be using my also favorite blush palette, the Chocolate Orange Truffle. And with this, I just always just mix them. I don't ever pick like a particular one. Now I'm just going to wipe away that powder. Now just cleaning up that bronzer. Now we are going to be using a ton of highlighter for this look. So I'm going to be using this super old, kind of embarrassing old highlighter I got from Walmart years ago, but I love it. I just absolutely love it. I always go back to it no matter how many highlighters I buy. Just applying here. We're going to apply some there. You know what? We need a fan brush for this. We're not playing any games here. Temples. Here, there, nose, down here, up there. Now after all of that, oh, you know what? We need some in my inner tear duct area. How could I have forgotten that? Now I just want to go back and touch up my liner because I knew I would kind of like mess with it a little when I was applying all the makeup. So I'm going to shut up now because I cannot talk and apply it. I just can't. Okay, before I move on to the fun part, I just want to touch up the glitter, drag it out a little because that got lost in all the concealer and foundation. So we're gonna do that. And then I forgot to add a little bit of highlighter to my brow bone. Duh. Now for the fun part, the rhinestones. Now these are just some of my old rhinestones from when I used to do nails. So I'm just going to use a little bit of lash glue to stick them on. And this is the lash glue that I'll be using. So as you can see, I have all kinds of different sizes in here. So I'm going to try to see, maybe go from like big to small, or like small, big, small. I'm going to see what fits into the liner first, because I'm going to place it on the liner. I need to clear up my workspace here because I need all of the space with these rhinestones. So I'm picking them up with my tweezers. This is going to be a little challenging because these tweezers are not the ones I wanted to use, but the ones I want are downstairs and I don't feel like going down there and getting them. That was easy peasy. I used to have a like rhinestone picker upper tool, but I don't know where it possibly is. Oh no, I want a bigger one. I'm gonna put this right here for now. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be going to like my nail supply place and picking up a new rhinestone picker upper thing because I need it. I feel like I was stressing over getting my liner perfect and I'm just covering it up with the rhinestones. So I'm just applying the glue to the actual back of the rhinestone, and then, ooh, that one snapped, that scared me. Look at it, so cute. So my camera ended up overheating and turning off on me and I had to just let it cool down. So I just went ahead and completed the rest of this eye. So here's what it looks like. I mean, it's so cute. So I'm gonna go ahead and work on my other eye, but now I feel like my battery is about to die. So yay me. I do have another one, so if it dies, we're gonna keep pushing through. So just taking, I'm just kind of like brushing it along the brush of the glue. That seems to be working best. And I'm not using the same size rhinestones, if you guys are wondering. Like, I'm just taking whatever because I feel like it looks cuter that way. Like I said, my battery died, but we're good. Okay, so I think you guys kind of get the picture here. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest off camera so this battery doesn't die on me because I don't have another backup one. So I'm gonna finish the rhinestones along this eye and I'll be right back. Okay, so rhinestones are on both eyes. Now I'm going to apply a little star. These are also nail decals I have left over. So I think I'm gonna take one and maybe apply it like lower center eye. Yeah. You guys get it. So those are flat and I feel like they're going to be a little bit trickier to grab. I'm going to have to like grab it by one of the ends. And now my tweezers have glue all over them. I forgot to apply mascara to my lower lashes. I could probably still do it though before I did this. Shockingly, how is this the easiest part? Spoke too soon. Those are on. Now I'm going to apply some mascara to my lower lashes. And then I'm going to take my white NYX liner and I'm going to apply it to my lower waterline. Going back to the glitter shadows, and same thing, just kind of mixing all three on my brush. I'm just going to take this and just brush it down. Probably my favorite part is that you don't have to be so precise and perfect. And then I'm just going to rub a little bit more of this glitter shadow here. For my lips, we're just going to do a nude lip, and I'm just going to be using my NYX Nude Truffle Lip Liner. I do want my liner to be a little bit more bold. I do have the espresso one, but again, it's downstairs in my downstairs makeup bag because I feel like Maddie wears like that darker lip liner with like the lighter lip. And then I'm going to be using this Kylie Lipstick in the shade Nova. Actually, I'm not all that crazy about that lipstick. So I'm going to take the KKW Nude one. I'm just going to reline. And then taking this Too Faced Lip Injection Lip Plumper Lip Gloss. This is in the shade, I don't know, Soulmate. And then just applying some of this NYX Brow Mascara in the shade Espresso. I always save this for the very end because I'm always like messing with my brows while I'm doing the rest of my face. So this is just like the cherry on top when I'm done. Alright you guys, here is the final look. I am obsessed with it. I love it. I think this is so cute, so fun. I was a little hesitant about this makeup look because I'm like, am I too old? But you know what? Makeup is art and anyone can do it. So I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to watch Euphoria. Comment down below. Let me know any like fun scenes that you guys thought were crazy. I'm not going to say any because if you haven't watched it, I don't want to spoil anything for you. But yeah guys, don't forget to subscribe, turn your post notifications on for more future videos from me. Let me know if there's any makeup looks that you want me to do and try out and do tutorials on. So yeah, as always, I will see you all on my next video. Bye everyone.